Sooner Scoop HD.
Josh McCuistion at SoonerScoop.com here again with, I guess, the newest five-star in Katy, David Hicks. Now, David made the move back down I-45, man. What's the adjustment been like?
It's been pretty good. I've already been here before. I went to Moore Ranch down the street, so I've been back. Just feel like home, being back home, really.
Okay. Now, tell me, because I've said it, I think I've said it wrong 3 times. Paetow, is that right?
Paetow.
Paetow. Okay, see, I'm gonna keep saying it wrong, even though I made you do it.
Yeah.
But well, now I guess as far as you know, all the changeover, I mean, what's been the most, I don't know, not difficult, but what's just been the most unique thing that maybe you didn't expect, as far as, you know, is it schools trying to catch up with you and finding you down here, that kind of thing?
Really just the move, how fast it was,
yeah.
And then getting new coaching staff has just been, you know, a little bit different.
Okay.
So.
Well, like I said off camera, you went from Allen to the defending state champs. I mean, you're doing a pretty good job of picking your schools when you land, man. Well, now, I know we talked a little off camera. You've got some official visits coming up. What what's kind of the plan? Are you knocking that mostly out this summer, or are you trying to get as much of that out of the way as you can, or what? How are you kind of attacking that?
I'm gonna take 3 this summer and 2 in the fall.
Okay.
So that's how I'm gonna do that.
What do you got coming this summer?
I'm gonna go to Michigan State, then Miami, then Oregon.
Okay. In that order, or just kind of, you know, those 3 are the ones you're taking?
In that order, probably.
Okay. So going to be a busy June for you, man.
Yes, sir.
Now, does that start? I guess, yeah, it has started in June. Yeah. So, with each of those, I think you've been to all 3. I know Miami and Oregon for sure, but yeah. So, is there, you know, and you can speak kind of generally about all of them if you want. Is there anything you really want to see at those schools going back up there? I mean, something that you can kind of get out of this visit that maybe you didn't last time?
Really just seeing the culture and the people that surround it. That's pretty much everything I want to see about the school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, at Oregon and Miami, obviously, you know, I'll get to Oklahoma questions in a second, but, you know, new staffs, you know, they're setting up a culture, they're trying to do their own thing. Is that, I don't know, is that appealing to you? I mean, because, you know, like I said, I think at least 3 of your official visits are going to be to schools that have, you know, first-year head coaches, or at least, you know, first at that school. Is that appealing to you, to kind of be somebody that maybe sets up a foundation going forward?
Yes, sir, it is. To be able to really start and build a class really is cool, but it's not a big deal where it can hinder where I go to school at.
Sure. Okay. Not a deciding factor or anything like that. Okay. Well, now, all the trips you've taken, I mean, you've seen everywhere. You know, everybody's got great coaches, NFL production, you know, great facilities. How, I mean, and, you know, to varying degrees, but how do you kind of start separating these schools? I mean, you know, how do you start narrowing the field a little bit for yourself?
Really just somewhere that feels like home, somewhere I can relate to the coaches and relate to the people that surround the school.
Okay. Now, I said we get to Oklahoma a little bit, so I got to ask you a few things. I'm going to let you get out of here and we'll both stop sweating.
Yeah.
But now, I guess as far as OU, I mean, you know, I know there were a few times in the spring it looked like you might come up, and it just didn't come out for whatever reason.
Yes,
do you know when the next time you're going to be back up there is?
Hopefully soon. Mm-hmm. I know for sure I want to take it official, so
okay.
I'll probably take that during the fall, but hopefully soon.
Okay. Thinking of maybe catching a game or something like that?
Yes, sir.
Now, you've been up for a game last year, right?
Yes, sir. I went to when they played Iowa.
That's Iowa State.
Iowa State, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you know, with Coach Bates, I know everybody's talked about you guys having a good relationship, that kind of thing. Where is that at? I mean, is it really just at the point where you guys aren't even talking football much anymore? It's just, you know, what'd you do, what's your day, that kind of stuff?
Yes, sir. It's kind of like that. We have a really good relationship and stuff like that.
What is it about him? I mean, guys really seem to respond to him and like him. Is there something that you can point out and say, yeah, I mean, that is it just, I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth. Yeah. What is it that really catches your attention?
Really just how great of a guy Coach Bates is. He's a really good guy to be around. He always takes care of his players. So.
Okay. Now, is Coach Chavis involved much with you? Do you talk with him as well?
Yes, sir. He actually toured me around when I was at campus, Clemson. So.
Now, is he as jokey in person as he is on Twitter, man? Is he always talking trash?
Yes, sir. He is. Coach Chavis is a fun person to be around.
Okay. And really, last question. I mean, I know you mentioned going to, you know, Clemson, so I know there's a relationship there with Coach Venables as well. But What's he like? I mean, obviously the head coach, not quite going to be the same relationship you would have with somebody like Coach Bates, but, you know, how often do you guys speak, and what's that kind of like right now?
I feel like me and Coach Venables' relationship is pretty good, especially him being able to talk to me sometimes when he can, and just being on the phone with me sometimes. I feel like our relationship is pretty good.
Okay. Well, again, this has been Josh McCuistion with 5-star David Hicks.
Sooner Scoop HD.